This is a personal invitation from me, Dwayne, the host of the TV show The Y Factor, which airs on Howard County Public Access TV. You are personally invited to watch the show Tuesdays or Thursdays, 1, 5, or 8 p.m. on Channel 73. The Y Factor is a talk show featuring different panels speaking on their issues, concerns, and views on relationships with the opposite sex. We have the men's panel speaking their minds on women. We have the women's panel speaking their minds on men. We also bring the men and women together face-to-face to ask questions and discuss their issues concerning the views regarding each other. We have put together the sample DVD of highlights from a few episodes of The Y Factor. If you have any questions or topics you would like to hear discussed on the show, or if you have some friends you would like to be on the panel discussing your topics, just email us your name and phone number to theyfactor@verizon.net. When you have finished viewing this DVD, please pass it on to your friends. I hope you enjoy this DVD, and remember to tune in to The Y Factor.
If we were dating, okay, we've been dating for a month. I'm just gonna say a month and a half, or just a month.
About a week.
And I invite you over, huh?
About a week.
A week you wouldn't be coming over, but a month is a good time.
A week you wouldn't be coming over.
No, if you're dating.
You have to remember,
Derek.
society sets certain.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's bull.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's put it this way. Say we've been dating a week. If you want to say a week, you know, because I mean, either you're into that person or you're not.
Have either one of you ever cheated?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
It was years ago.
But wasn't the sex right at home? Wasn't it giving you everything you wanted?
The sex was great.
Then why'd you cheat? Were you just greedy? Were you just selfish?
Yes, I was. I was younger then, for one, and because I could.
Here we
When
go.
I decided to step outside the relationship per se, it was after, you know, I realized that person was not exclusive with me. You know,
Well, that was fair, so that
it's
wasn't
not,
cheating.
Yeah, I don't consider that cheating
Stop it.
because
No,
I
that
really
was not
don't.
cheating.
I don't.
Please stop.
I don't.
Stop.
I mean, it's
Cheating
like,
is only when you think you're wrong, so you're right.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Were you still that man's woman?
No, because
If
that
I was
wasn't
his woman,
talking
he
about-
wouldn't have done what he
No,
was
no, no.
doing.
Were you still that man's woman? Did y'all break the relationship up?
They wasn't exclusive, so no.
Did you break the
It was not
relationship up?
cheating.
Did you break the relationship up? Did you break it off from
The
the relationship?
relationship was
Did you break it off?
Understood, but it was not exclusive.
it was understood.
Did you break the relationship off?
Understood that he
Let me-
had left the relationship.
Let's understand this. If you
Changed the
didn't
dynamics
sever-
of the relationship.
If you didn't sever the relationship and you stepped outside while you were still involved, you cheated.
But if he finds out, excuse me, that you have cheated on him, then men struggle with that.
And they can't
much
forgive
more.
that.
That's correct.
I don't think they can ever forgive that.
That's right.
Because they're the man.
That's right.
And
they're
and that's
supposed to
probably
be-
why we do go away. I
And
mean,
that's
so
my
like you
point.
said, so we don't. And actually, and we don't really have to because we're so much smarter. Seriously, I mean, you know what?
generous.
When it comes to because we think ahead. You know, we do. We
We're
think
all
ahead.
planners.
We're planning. We
Right.
Well, why do women want oral sex but don't like to reciprocate?
Add a little hot sauce on it, didn't you?
Well, let's see.
Maybe what they're used to. What they're accustomed to. What they're used to.
What you mean?
Unfamiliar territory.
Whatever.
So
Gotta get some tapes.
Well, I mean,
You ever seen Superhead?
well, I'm answering your question.
Right,
You know,
right.
so I'm assuming that at that point, you know, they're not. If somebody's not comfortable with something and they're unfamiliar with it, then it's something that.
Here's the
they
problem
shy
I have
from.
with that. You feel the same way?
Pretty much. I think, like Johnny said, unfamiliar territory.
Right.
Maybe you've had an experience that wasn't pleasant for you, and you take that
Tell
situation.
them, we're going to try this, but don't choke me. Tell them.
Okay.
Okay, but listen, here's the problem with that. Here's
Even
the
if he chokes you anyway, go ahead.
Well, here's the problem with that. If that's something that you're not comfortable with, or something that you don't want to do, why allow him to do it to you?
Allow.
Yeah. Yeah, allow. We can't just go down there and just
Okay.
do stuff like that without your
Right,
permission.
right.
Come on.
Okay,
Yeah. So you have to allow us.
Yeah,
to.
you're right. You're absolutely right.
Sex is a physical act, and for me, a very intimate.
So how important is sex in a relationship?
To me, sex is very important.
So what you gonna do with the guy what you think the guy have in mind If you saying you just left one relationship,
Well,
but we want.
he can either say I'm with it or I'm not.
So what's the purpose of him if you just gonna jump from one to fill a void to go out to?
Well, I don't think you know that you're trying to fill a void. It's not. You are just on to the next thing.
I think I'm following you. I think what you're saying is you try not to dwell on the past and the bad relationship. You just try to keep it moving.
Yeah.
And you try to get over the person by doing something new. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Yes. Thank
okay.
you.
Yeah, I'm working with you. How do you feel about the woman that you're sleeping around with? Can you trust her? Can you be with her if your marriage ends?
No.
Can you? Why? Why? If she means that much to you, where you can step out on your wife, right? How come you can't be with her when it's over with? You don't trust me? Think she'll do the same to you? I mean, you putting it down. You big daddy. She can't do that to you.
A pin this, right? On it. And I like that question. The thing is that you know I have some money, right? And you having a relationship or relations with me. I'm having relations. If I'm married, if I'm married, I'm having relations. I'm not in a relationship.